Hi Sunny, thanks so much for taking the time to meet with me today and talk about the appraisal I've prepared for viewing your home. Sorry to have missed your partner Michelle, but I'm glad you could have made it today. So you have a beautifully renovated waterfront water view apartment. Your 2-bedroom apartment is located in the highly sought after area of Tyrolean Village. It has stunning lake and mountain views. Located only 5 minutes from Jindabyne Town Centre and 30 minutes from the snowfields. It's the perfect home or an investment in the mountains. This property has been renovated and comes with 2 bedrooms, open living, dining and kitchen area, as well as a balcony overlooking Lake Jindabyne. Your features of your property include stunning lake views, private single lock-up garage, partially renovated, mountain bike tracks just at your doorstep, 2-minute stroll to the lake, shared laundry and drying room. Absolutely love the way you've styled and presented your home, Sunny. Will you be selling it furnished?
Yes, as some of my furniture was custom made for the unit, I do not need it going into a new home in Sydney.
Perfect. I have researched properties in the Azure Beach and Jindabyne area to make a comparison to your home. It was a challenge to find some comparable properties as yours is quite unique. So for sold properties in the area, there is one in Tyrolean Village, the same as your town. However, this was sold in February and the market has dropped slightly since then. So number 3 of 19 to 21 Adams Avenue, not quite the same as yours as it is brick, double glazing and has 2 carports. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car parking spaces, similar but not the same style as yours.
This unit is brick and not at all like mine. Mine has a much better view.
Yours does have a much better view and it's made out of cedar and painted. The next comparison I have is 113 Kerwin Close, Jindabyne. It's the 2-bedroom unit with built-in wardrobes, renovated bathroom with a sauna, open plan living and kitchen, single garage and extra off-street parking. Centrally located to the shops, schools, on a 1,920 metre squared block. So this is a large block, but it is also 12 units. This unit has no views of the lakes or mountains. It's sold for $595,000 in July the 25th.
This one is a little bit more like mine and a recent sale, so the comparison is closer.
It is. So the last sale that I have, similar to yours, is 226 Injabira Street, Jindabyne. It's a unit. It has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, no car parking spaces, and it's on a block of land that's 639 metres square. It's sold in March 2025 for $500,000.
It's a pretty big price drop.
Yes, it is. The market has changed in the last 6 months. I've also researched properties currently for sale on the market that are similar to yours. This helps us with pricing of your unit. The first one is 227 Bogon Street, Jindabyne. This one is being sold by our office and it is I have shown several people through this one in the last 2 weeks. A lot of interest. Located in a quiet complex of just 3 units, this renovated 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom ground floor property on Bogon Street. Land size is 642 metres square. Both bedrooms feature ensuite bathrooms and built-in robes. This unit includes 2 off-street parking spaces. However, there is no cover. Shared laundry facilities and are conveniently located just outside your apartment. Situated really close to town, this property has had a recent price drop of $590,000.
It is ground level. Can I charge more for my $1 million views?
Unfortunately, you do have beautiful views and we certainly will promote that when selling your property. I cannot guarantee you'll receive $1 million for it though. We will do our best to get you a good price in the current market. The next property I have that's currently listed for sale is 928 Park Road, Jindabyne. This unit is situated on the ground level again. 2 bedrooms with built-in robes, open plan kitchen, living and dining areas, combined bathroom and laundry, private outdoor patio, 2 off-street car spaces, walking distance to town, and it is on a block-sized 1,921 metres squared.
Another ground floor with no views.
It is, yes, absolutely, you're correct there, Sunny. The last property I have listed in the for sales is 11, 13 to 15 Kerwin Place. This property has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 2 allocated car parking spaces. It's on a very, very large block, 7,973 metres squared, as it's a resort style complex with a pool and tennis court. This one is listed for $555,000.
So none of these offers are the same as my unit. I have a lock-up garage and I have views.
Yes, it was challenged to find something similar and unique as yours. But with my knowledge of the local area, and after researching many comparison sales and properties currently on the market, I would suggest an asking price of $599,000 within the range of $500,000 to $600,000 is about where it sits, subject to building and pest resort reports. Would this be the price range you expect it to be in?
I have done my own research and I think that you are right in the pricing and would be happy to sell it in that range. I would like more for my unit though, but I would also like a quick sale. What is your desired time frame for having the property sold and settlement finalized?
What is your desired time frame for having the property sold and the settlement finalised?
I've made commitments elsewhere and am no longer able to keep this unit, so I would like to start the process as soon as possible.
Perfect. So once we get the agent's agreement signed, we can start the sales process. Then we discuss the marketing plan. We can also arrange for the contract of sale to be drawn up by the solicitors and photos taken. This process normally takes approximately 2 weeks from signing the agreement. This gives the solicitors time to prepare their contract of sale and prepare your property for photos. It will then be ready to list the property for sale online. Are there any particular issues or repairs that a buyer should be made of?
No, what do I have to do for the photo shoot?
Your property is already presented beautifully in the appraisal pack that I have for you. You will see some suggestions on the back page. Do you have a preferred method of sale in mind, such as auction, private treaty, or expressions of interest?
No, what would you suggest?
Since your time frame is urgent, I would suggest private treaty. Putting a listed price on the for sale listing helps prospective buyers to know if this property is in their price range. Auctions can be good if the market is hot and there are plenty of buyers waiting. They do take a little longer though and can push the price up. As you can see by the comparable listings, properties are taking a little while to sell in the current market, and I wouldn't suggest an auction for a quick response. And the last type of selling is expressions of interest. These campaigns are usually presented for a targeted group of buyers. This type of selling can take a while to gauge interested buyers. So again, I would stick with a private treaty. Thank you so much for having me, Sunny. Sorry I missed Michelle. I really appreciate that you've taken the time to show me your unit and let me provide an appraisal for you to consider. Do you think you would like to list your property with me?
I think I will.
Oh, perfect. So we'll go through the best way to communicate with you about your property. So for the open house results, so when I show the property for on weekends on a Saturday, how would you like me to communicate with you?
Best way would be to communicate by phone.
Perfect.
By phone number.
Yes. And for private appointments, when I'm showing, like if I need to show someone on a Wednesday afternoon, do I contact you first to see if that's okay?
Yes, I think that'd be the best.
Excellent. And how would you like me to present feedback to you? Would you like a phone call or would you like emails?
I would prefer emails.
Perfect. And if it does take a little while to sell, how would you like me to meet with you regularly? Like once a month?
Yeah, I think once a month would be fine.
Perfect. And we can decide over a phone call whether it's at the office or at your unit.
Happy with?
Okay. When I get an offer, how would you like me to present that to you?
Through a phone call, followed by in writing through an email.
Excellent. Perfect. And generally communication, I'll phone you at least once a week just to let you know how we're going and the feedback. Okay. Here is my card and portfolio. It has everything that we've been discussing. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be in touch very soon with an agency agreement for signing, and then we can begin the process. In this portfolio, I have included a feedback form and would really appreciate your opinion, good or bad, so I can improve my skills. Thank you so much, Sunny. Say hello to Michelle for me, and we'll be in touch very soon.
Happy with.